Hey, beautiful people. Hope all is well. I've been wanting to do this story, and now I'm squeezing the time in. And thanks to those who've sent me emails. I am receiving those. Thank you very much. You know, nothing's really changed. Not much has changed. The mindset of people, behaviors. I think now it's just more pronounced, and we're discussing it because of the late age, the internet, okay? Social media. And we've always talked about how, especially in this community, how Black men typically and collectively build for other people except their own. And let's be honest, it's not just Black men, Black women too. This group does that. That's our gift to the world. We will support anybody and everybody as long as you don't look like us. And then for those that are saying, hey, support people that look like you so you can advance, because it's not rocket science as to how things work, as to how to get ahead. It's not. But when you have people who are saying, hey, why don't you support people that look like you? There's a problem. I can do what I want to do. Yep. And our people have been doing what they want to do and doing it all wrong. And that's why we're at the bottom of the barrel. So, this here, Jimi Hendrix. He was a guitarist. I've heard this stayed worth $80 million. Then I believe as of 2021, worth $125 million. So I had to do a little digging. You know, I like numbers, like to dabble in a little finance, especially business. So here was an article: who inherited the $5 million fortune Jimi Hendrix left in his will. And of course, this is not American dollars. Let's talk about it. Well, don't forget when I did the video on the playbook, how they have a playbook. Sarah Rector, that video, they have a playbook, and it's like our people are just weak. Like, okay, I's go along with it. So let's look at this article here, okay? Who inherited the fortune of Jimi Hendrix. So Jimi Hendrix, considered by many the best guitarist of all time, died too soon at the age of 27 back in 1970. At the time, the artist had fortune of $5 million, and that's 1970. Without a wife or children recognized when he died, Hendrix's inheritance was disputed among family members. Hendrix's father, James Allen Hendrix, inherited the money, and when he died, he left a will to divide the money between children and grandchildren. However, his other son, Leon Hendrix, was left only a golden record of his brothers. In an interview with ExpressCode.uk in 2017, Leon said, "My dad was going to leave me $25 million in a trust fund he named Bodacious, his nickname for me as a kid. But in his final years, my dad signed papers and I was cut out of the will." And I'm assuming this is Jimi Hendrix and his brother here. Al died in 2002 with control of the Hendrix estate and his fortune going to Al's adopted stepdaughter, Janie, who was just nine when Jimi died. Leon sued to have his father's original will reinstated, claiming Janie had exerted undue influence on Al, but her control of the estate was upheld by a judge in 2004, with Janie claiming Leon's drug use and petty crime had been the reason for Al's decision. So keep in mind, Janie was 9 when Jimi died. Here it said, and again, just doing my research, you can, of course, go ahead and do your own. So this person here says she saw him in 1969 and studied in depth his musical style. Okay, so she's been on the Jimi Hendrix. she's been on it. Wow. So it says, let's see, author has 410 answers and 615.1 thousand answer views. Okay, so about 5 years she's been on this with Jimi Hendrix. So it says, I would like to say neither, however, Al Hendrix, which is Jimi Hendrix's dad, Jimmy's father, married Janie's mother, who was Japanese, which afforded Janie the stepsister title. Al supposedly adopted her as well, which legally would make her his sister. None of that means anything at this point, as Janie has managed to wrestle Jimmy's estate away from those who deserve it, since they are blood relatives. Huh. Blood relatives? Boom. Here's Jimi Hendrix. So her mother was Japanese. Jimi Hendrix's father married her, then adopted her. You know, the men. Now, wait a minute. Whoa. Hold on. I thought they didn't like women, and especially when it comes to money. I thought they didn't want single mothers. As long as it's a single mother of a different color in the BC, it's okay. They don't like single mothers. As long as it's a single mother of another color, it's okay. So he married her, Jimi Hendrix's daughter, and I get this is her as a kid. So his father, Jimi Hendrix didn't have any kids. So they say. So his father, Jimi Hendrix's dad, married her, who's Japanese, and she controls the estate to this day. They've had different family members going back and forth. Some lady said, "Oh, I've got his child," but they're on a paternity test, so they've been going back and forth. But $80 million is under her control, off the efforts of a black man. Make it make sense. And people say, "Oh, he on drugs." That justifies I'm sorry, you're gonna have to be a fool. You have to be a fool. People have trust funds all the time. Heck, I know Becky's that have a trust fund. Freaking alcoholic, in and out the darn center all the darn time. And has a trust fund. Why? If she needs money, she has to go to the trust fund. So when you have a trust fund, you're not finna run through no money with no drug problems. I can tell you that. They control that. You don't have a blank checkbook. So stop and think, since 1970, 5 million at his death. Now they're saying 80 million. I read elsewhere, 2021, the estate was worth 120 million. They said she met him when she was 9 years old and only spent like 10 minutes with him each time. Are you kidding me? So all his work, here you go. All his work, all of this right here, all of this. Who got the money? Who controlling it? She is. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this, and the sisters might get mad. You gotta be a darn fool supporting a grown ass black man, any man. But you a black woman, you gotta be a double fool. And I say it because I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It makes me angry. Then look at why you don't have. Each time they get, it benefits somebody else. Wake up, dang it! What's it gonna take for you to get it? You sitting up here with some Timberlands boots. He's not working. He don't have a check. He can't pay a light bill. He can't buy you a Krispy Kreme donut. He can't buy you a shopping spree at the Dollar Tree. Girl, you better wake the hell up and wake up damn fast. I'm sick of this nonsense. And then he can. People doing what they want to do. If a man is living off you, he's doing what he want to do. Time they get some money, they do what they want to do. And when they broke, the same thing applies to. People are doing what they want to do. Look at the blood relatives. You mean to tell me all them people they all got a problem? Look at the relatives. Look at the children. You could have sent them to school, sent to college. You could have bought businesses. And then for those who don't want to go to college, it's not for everybody. You could have bought businesses, and guess what? Have them all work there. The teens in the family, let's say today, we have a Subway. You're gonna all work at that Subway. You know how to handle money? Maybe that's why you don't have any. Gonna all work at that Subway. You want to go to school? We need an accountant. Everybody, you need two things in a family to be good: an accountant and a lawyer. You couldn't find any of those young black kids to sit them there so they could go to school to be an accountant, be an attorney, a doctor. You can find, and it's not gonna be for everybody. But you sure is. He died in 1970. Look at the generational wealth could have been created, but no, they left it in the hands of an average dusty black man. That's how I see him, and he's deceased. Yes, he died in 2002. This is what happens when you leave it in the hands of an average black man. Sorry, somebody else that look like you always gets it. That's why I said these black women. You look, you. I have to look at you. What's low self-esteem, queen? No, boo boo. Any woman that's supporting a man, I'm helping them through school. Girl, you can ready to play fool. We have heard and seen this before so many times. Black and white, I've seen it, and I've seen the tears. I've seen Becky. Did I put him through? You put him through med school. Yes. And fast forward, he divorced her and married a stripper. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I know Becky. And you crying, Becky. The video I did on Patreon. And if you're going to do that, it's time to set up a contract. Life is business, darling. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're married. Well, let's do a contract. And you can do a post contract now in case you're in that situation. A post contract, like a prenup, post nup. So let's go ahead and get a contract. So I'm supporting you as you go to school in case things happen. We need to go ahead and get a contract set up that you will pay me back the money. And it could be at low interest. Pay me back the money at, guess what? So cheap, 2% interest. I don't want to do that. Then, but you want to be a fool and keep on paying for your man. We're married. It don't mean a darn thing. They can leave you any day. And if he doesn't want to pay you, sign that contract, girl, you are a fool. I'm sorry to tell you. Speaks volume. That's gonna cause a problem. Well, keep on paying and be like that. Be like Becky up there crying. He's left with 5 kids and I know what I'm gonna make it on my salary. I worked so hard for this degree. Yeah, you do that. That man wants to bring her down. He was there when she didn't have the degree and got the 5 kids. Now she's got a degree. She's working, got a degree. He decides to leave. Wake up, smell of coffee. So she gets to control the money. I wonder if she working on a job. Not with that money. They got a business going. I mean, serious. And who funded it? Who funded it? They've got a business going. Chilling. I wonder if it's a whole lot of black folks working there. You might find a few. I just wonder. This group is the joke of the century when I see stuff like this collectively. The joke of the century. So they're saying now between 80 million, I haven't read someplace $120 million. That's what she's controlling. Not even a blood relative. If I know how to handle it, you don't think somebody else does? And I'm a college dropout, by the way. But hell, I've been around, might know something about it. That's why I tell anybody, you hang around somebody that's always negative, that's what you're gonna get. You hang around somebody that's always getting into trouble, legal trouble, that's what you're gonna get. Drama comes to everyone, but you hang around somebody every time you look up, she pregnant again and she needs some help. Keep hanging around those kind of people. Let the matriarch keep bringing you down because that's the mindset of this group. We got to suffer together. No, the hell we don't. Because when you have a business or are you an investor, you're trying to suffer, they don't suffer with you. They're just looking at you. Shouldn't put your money in that. Shouldn't need that. You hang around people that are about business, that are about money. You may hang around some millionaires. I promise you, hang around some millionaires. Now, I'm not saying no 30 minutes or no 1 year. Put yourself around people that's about money and business, especially ones, and a lot of people, they can easily be a millionaire, But hang around people that's got that kind of money. Keep hanging around. And you don't have it. Trust me, I know. I've been the broke one. Just had on some real nice outfits. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, keep hanging around. They're about money. Keep on hanging around. Some money gonna come your way. You may not be a millionaire because I'm definitely not. Keep on hanging around some wealth. I promise you. Keep on hanging around Some money gonna come your way. It's gonna trickle into your lap. Somebody gonna tell you to do something. You're gonna see how they operate. Hopefully, with the intelligence you will emulate. Keep on hanging around some money, and some money will come your way. Keep on hanging around wealth. That's what they're about. You might be broke. Won't be broke for too long. You're gonna start seeing. You start looking and observing and incorporating things into your life, and say, "Oh, that does work." Keep on hanging with dust. That's what you're gonna get. Let me see again. Take your hands up on your desk, cupboard, anything, your car, any place. Run your hand somewhere through some dust. Now let me see you. You got the dust on your hand. Now go build with it. Go build with that dust. Go do. Let me see you do it. Not gonna happen. That's why I said dust bucket. A bunch of nothing. So you trying to build up these menses, thinking they gonna go ahead. You making an investment. Good luck with it. When they get money, you see what they do, and it's just the truth. And you're gonna have some black men that might be angry. Life happens, boo boo, and maybe it's not you, but your brethren do. That's what they do. So when I get to the point of these black women up here struggling, and I don't say anything. I just observe. Might do a video. Observe. What would he do if he had some money? I've seen many professional women. I've had homegirls, degrees, professional, some not degrees, business oriented. They have set these men up. And time you say he can, I've seen one again clean up on aisle 13 at Walmart. He was mopping the floor before they had that little automated thing, mopping the floor. Okay, she got him up. She got him up on a corporate job, showed him the ropes. He saved up $40,000, y'all, and lost his mind and dumped her. Started acting up, cussing her out. Her name became B, and I don't mean witch. Oh no, he didn't, girl. So this here, what they are doing today when they play sports, they get educated. Did the same thing yesterday. That's why I said nothing has changed. What they're doing today, they did the same thing yesterday. Just like now, we're able to see it and discuss it. So, $80 million, $80 to $125 million estate goes to who? The preference. I be smiling too, but a black woman shouldn't deserve that money, man. I wonder how many kids were educated. His daddy married a Japanese woman. You think she worried about them? Again, life is business. Black women, will you please pick up the memo? Could you please? If your man, if you have one, if your man died today, I wonder how many would be sitting up here. I want to get those 3 days out. Oh, I got to hurry up. If your man died today, what would happen to you? And that's the next video. What would you do? A husband is a provider. If your man dies today, what would you do? Oh, I gotta hurry up and get out that lease. Oh, get the GoFundMe going. Honey, if you don't have no papers for some kind of portfolio, some kind of pension, a savings account, he can't provide for you. You don't need him. Good luck with that. I'm just giving it to you straight. Everybody get the memo except black women. So all this struggle love, man, you can take that and shove it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing black women stuff. It's making me hella mad. I'm sick of seeing black women stuff. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. And I said, I know I'm getting kind of pissed right now. I'm sick of it because I give a damn, because I love you. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of you sitting up here suffering, can't do this, can't do that. I'm just sick of it. I'm fed up with this nonsense. All this struggle shit. I'm done. So please stop it. If they can't do jack for you, get these fools the hell out your darn life. You are the CEO. You are the CFO. Freaking act like it. Marriage is about a damn business contract. All this, you up here hauling these men up on your back. I'm like, that you are literally, you got men on your back. You holding you are literally I see black women, they're supporting grown men and women. And you supporting your man and the kids, keeping them out of jail, child support. Y'all better stop this nonsense. Now it's Saturday morning. I'm not gonna get myself up in a tizzy, but I'm tired of it. And then you're all broke down and looking for somebody to come stay today. Stop it. You deserve more. The playbook we have, it ain't working for us. Readers are leaders. Look at that playbook. Look, it worked out for this woman. Don't forget, his daddy married a Japanese woman. And don't forget now, adopted this girl. His daddy married a Japanese woman, adopted her, and now she done got the money. It's about love. Well, obviously you don't love yourself enough because you keep on carrying the seed of poverty D, and I'm out.